Hello everyone, my name is Candy, official therapist from Remarkable. In today's video, we will be demonstrating some of the transfer techniques that you can follow along and learn to do at home.
So, as you may know, a transfer is an activity where a person moves from one surface or one position to another. Selecting an appropriate transfer technique is based on your goal in the plan of care. A transfer usually involves the individual themselves or with another person or helper to assist them. Before we begin transferring the individual, we will need to understand the person's physical abilities, such as the general strength for their upper extremity and lower extremity, the range of motion, and balance. Next, their ability to follow the instructions or the level of cooperation with their helper or yourself. Next, their medical condition, such as post-operation precaution or contraindication, and their weight-bearing status. The last one will be the equipment availability, such as transfer board and transfer belt. There are several types of transfer techniques. Now, let's talk about two-person assist transfer. The first type will be two-person dependent transfer. First, place the wheelchair close to the bed. Make sure the wheelchair is locked. Ask the individual to close her arm across her chest. Then, from behind, reach under her shoulder and grabs on each forearm. At the front, pick her legs up from the side and cradle in positions. One person will lead the transfer on the count of 3. Make sure the person is safe before letting go. Next, squat pivot wheelchair to bed. Make sure that the wheelchair is as close to the bed as possible with a slight angle. Make sure the wheelchair brakes are locked. Remove the footrest which is closest to the bed. The person's feet should be positioned flat on the floor and have a scoop forward. The second person is assisting from behind by directing the person's pelvis laterally or sideways during the transfer. Instruct the person to lean her trunk forward on the shoulder of the helper. Once the person's hips are raised off the chair, you can pivot or turn with the person to assist her towards the bed. Next, one-person assist transfer. Assisted standing pivot transfer. Place the wheelchair at a 30-degree angle to the bed. Be sure that the wheelchair is locked. Move the wheelchair footrest out of the way. Have the person sit on the edge of the wheelchair. Her feet should be placed flat on the floor just behind the knees, and have the person push down on the arm of the wheelchair to assist in rising. Support her by holding her pelvis and transfer to the bed. Airlift transfer. The person is asked to scoot forward and bend or flex her legs and knees and place it on the caregiver's front thighs. Have her wrap her arm around you. Support the person by holding her buttock. Rock first and count 1, 2, 3 up, then transfer to the bed. Self-transfer technique, which is used when the person can perform the transfer safely without any assistance. Popover transfer. First, set the wheelchair at a slight angle close to the bed. Lock the brake. Remove the armrest if there are any. Move the hips forward towards the edge of the wheelchair. If you are turning to the right side, your right foot should be placed in front contact with the floor, while left foot stay on the footrest. Place your right hand on the transfer surface and your left hand on the frame of the wheelchair. Lift up by pushing yourself up with your arms and swinging your pelvis to the transfer surface. Now,
let us talk about walking or moving with assistive devices such as elbow crutch, auxiliary crutch, and also walking frame. Disability and mobility issues come with age. Assistive devices such as crutches, walkers, or cane can be used to improve in people's balance, base of support, independence, and activities. Most individuals with assistive devices have never been taught on a proper usage and often are damaged, inappropriate, or incorrect height. Selection of a suitable device depends on the individual's balance, strength, endurance, cognitive function, and also weight-bearing status, such as weight-bearing as tolerance, non-weight-bearing, partial weight-bearing, and toe-touch weight-bearing. Now, I'm going to talk about how to adjust your auxiliary and elbow crutches. For the auxiliary crutches, the top of the crutch should be 2 to 3 fingers width below armpit, and the hand grip should have a slight bend in the elbows. For the elbow crutches, the cuff will be about 1 to 2 inches below the elbow line. Elbows slightly bent at 30 degrees with the hand grip at the wrist level. Now, we'll be talking about how to use your crutches. To stand up, hold both crutches by the hand grips in one hand and push up with your other hand on the chair. To walk with some weight bearing, take a step, squeeze the crutches between your upper arms and ribs, putting the weight through your hands, not your armpits. Move the crutches forward, move your injured leg forward and put your foot evenly with the crutches. Put as much weight as you are allowed on the injured leg, taking the rest of the weight through your arms and hands. Then, step past with your stronger leg. Now, to walk without weight bearing. Place your crutches in front of you and sway forward with your hips. Swing your good leg forward between the crutches, stepping down next to your crutches. To sit in a chair. Hold both crutches in one hand by holding the hand grips together and reach for the chair with your other hand and lower yourself into the chair slowly. How to use a walking frame. If you do not feel steady on crutches, a walker is another option. The walker does offer more stability due to its wider base of support. The grip height should be level with your wrist while you are bending your elbow 15 to 30 degrees. To stand, push up from the armrest of the chair into a standing position. Place a firm grip on both sides of the walkers with your hands. To walk, move the walker forward a short distance. Step forward with your injured or weaker leg first, putting weight on the palms of your hand, then take a step with your stronger leg. To turn, take small steps when you turn by moving the walker a short distance, then your leg. To sit in a chair, back up until you feel the chair against your legs. Place both hands on the chair arms. Ease down into the chair. I hope that you find this video helpful. For more enquiries about transferring and ambulating, do not hesitate to contact us. We will be more than happy to guide you through. Once again, I'm Jacqueline, a sports rehabilitator from Remarkable Physiotherapy and Rehabilitation, and we'll see you next time.